Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 1. My name is Udayana Virajati Surtiwa. This is my friend Abi Maulana Sidik, my friend Fauzi Habibburahman, and my friend Aditya Evan. We're going to present our podcast. Firstly, this is podcast for Abi Maulana Sidik. Okay, have a little chat with Abi. In your view, what are the benefits of playing volleyball?
Yups, bro. So the main thing is healthy, but being that if we win, we can get money, which was fun. Not to mention, we are now to many people. Yeah, good, bro.
To Abi, I want to ask about what is the hidden talent in you?
Uh, of course. Also, I can understand what talent, but I am so easy to cry out an activity. I can do it fast to adapt, and I like in files.
It's turned out that Abi is also good at playing volleyball. Since when did you start learning volleyball?
Not to bro. Everything is normal. I file volleyball since elementary school and took part in training because in my home improvement there were also volleyball training, so yeah, he also attended school to again instinct into this sport. It turned out that are where among benefits, and this sport made it easier for me to enter school uses the facts of achievement. In high school, I have started to big now and participate in competition between school or between regions or clubs, and usually we are paid to play it, so we have full for pocket money.
Okay, the next podcast is for Udayana Virajati.
So, Udayana is it. I heard that you love your hobby even though you are not that good at it. What can you tell us about it?
Well, my hobby is actually pretty general for people these days. I love playing video games, whether it's puzzle, competitive, RPG, etc. But I love especially strategic outcomes whenever I make a decision with intuitive knowledge that I have to gather so I can beat the enemies with it.
If heard you talk about thing you are interested in virtual market it is, what can you tell us about it?
Yes, virtual market is one of the newest market on the platform. I like to analyze it because in virtual market, almost everyone can buy things they want almost instantly. And it affects the inflation of price almost instantly too. It's very fun to see buyers' attitude when it comes to certain things on the market. For example, like rare and strong items.
You never talk about your talent, Udayana. There must be something you good at, or at least dancing.
I'm not really sure about my talent, but if I have to pick one, I think it would be my intuition. Why? Because intuition requires people to gather information and think logically to piece together what might actually happen next or in the future. Plus, sometimes even with blind intuition, I think I'm doing pretty great. For example, I see gold prices on the market is 900,000 rupiah. And judging from the COVID-19 situation that was prolonged and people losing jobs and source of income, people would sell their gold to keep up with their economic problems. And so it dropped to 800,000 rupiah in one day. Of course, with a sudden prices drop, people will also invest in it. So the gold recovers from 800 to 840,000 rupiah in 5 days because of the sudden price drop. The next podcast is for Fauzi Habibburahman. Hi Habib, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm fine too. Okay, Habib, here we will talk a little about talent. What talents have you had since childhood until now, if you might know?
Okay, fine. So my talent since I was little was around 7 years old when I was in 1st grade. I started to like playing football. At that time, I was invited to play football with my friend. Well, at that time, my friend pressed me for the first time saying that football from grade 1 elementary school to grade 10 high school. In every school, there are extracurricular activities. So for every activity, I definitely choose football. So my talent from childhood was playing football until now.
Oh, amazing. Babe, I heard that you are interested in one of them about photographer. If I may be able to know what interested you.
Yes, of course you can. It makes me interested in a photographer, one of which is I like good photo and art or a major concept. Why is that? Because what is extraordinary is when the original photo are just ordinary when we edit and take good picture so the result are very good, especially when it is conceptualized. In this day and many people upload their photo to Instagram to be able to see the person character with an image. The results are good and pleasing to the eye. Therefore, I am interested in photographers to be able to color my life or describe my life with good picture and mature concept.
This conversation is very interesting. Okay, if I make now, apart from your frivolous talent and interest, what hobbies do you really like?
Okay, when it comes to this hobby, of course, I like playing games, but offline games or online games, because with this hobby, my mood can be pleasant when the feeling or atmosphere is not good. For example, there are many texts, especially if there are already deadline that must be completed quickly, while the texts fill up. Now, with the hobby of playing this game, after college or after completing assignment, I usually play games so that my heart is happier and my mind is more relaxed.
Okay, this next podcast is for Aditya Evan.
To Evan, I want to ask about what is your hobby?
Okay, my hobby is playing game because playing game I think can make me feel happy.
Adit, I have a question for you about your interest.
Now I'm interested in the business world, the be prices in the property sector because I want to follow my father to become a property business.
Hi Adit, I need to know a little bit about your talent.
So my talent is playing traditional Balinese musical instrument. I can play traditional musical instruments since I was in elementary school.
Okay, that's all from our podcast group one. Thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Cut.
wabarakatuh.